Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel for some late night, early morning baseball. Who doesn't love baseball? If you don't, you're some sort of communist. That's all I'll say. Oh, a little jocularity, folks, a little jocularity. So, I got my 1957 Strat set in today, along with many other seasons. Card&Dice, of course. And we're going to play a little rivalry game between the 1957 Red Sox and the 1957 Yankees. The Yankees would win the American League pennant in 57 and I believe lose to the Milwaukee Braves. And Hank Aaron in the World Series would come back and beat them in 58 as they had back-to-back World Series appearances against the Braves. And the Red Sox in 1957... No, Will, I've already made other plans, Will. I've already made other plans. Can't do it with you this weekend. So, sorry about that, dude. And when we do it, let's do it on your channel. I don't want to do it on my channel. Let's do it on your channel. Help grow your channel. So, the Red Sox in 1957 were 82-72. While the Yankees would win the American League at 98-56. Hello, Captain Carl. Hope all is well. In this rivalry weekday clash, the aging Splinter taking on the Mick. Baseball that once was is once again. All right, let's get to the starting lineups and roll some baseball. For the Boston Red Sox in center field is Jimmy Piersall. He'll be leading things off. Frank Malzone will bat second at third base. Batting third, Teddy Ballgame, the Splendid Splinter. And he's in left field. Jackie Jensen's the cleanup hitter. He'll be in right field. Gernert, is at first base. He'll bat fifth. Lipsio is at second base. He'll bat sixth. Klaus, I left an S out there, will bat seventh at shortstop. White will do the catching. He'll bat eighth. And Frank Sullivan will do the pitching and bat ninth. Sullivan in 1957, 14-11 with a 2.73 earned run average. He struck out 127, gave up 16 gopher balls, walking 48. He's good. Point of weakness check comes in the eighth inning. The batting order he'll face from the New York Yankees: leading off, shortstop Tony Kubek. Batting second at second base, Gil McDougall. Mickey Mantle will play center and bat third. Bill Moose Skowron, the cleanup hitter, he'll play first. Yogi Berra will do the catching and bat fifth. Hank Bauer will be in right field and bat sixth. The aging Enos Slaughter gets the start against the right-handed Sullivan, and he will be in left field batting seventh. Carey will bat eighth and play third. Whitey Ford will do the pitching and will bat ninth. Whitey Ford's point of weakness will be in the sixth inning, where you have to check. Whitey Ford was 11-5 with a 2.57 earned run average. He struck out 84, walked 53, gave up 10 home runs. So here's Jimmy Piersall for the Red Sox. We're in Yankee Stadium. And for the hold, because these are new cards, we're going to go off the pitcher's hold and with an attempted steal. Not that these teams are going to steal much. So Whitey Ford's a -1, and Yogi Berra is a -2, so it would be a -3 stealing second. Hello, Robbie Wartburg. Hope all is well. All right, so that's how we're going to play the stealing. We're going to use the catcher's throwing arm and the pitcher's hold factor. We're not going to do the automatic type of hold. We're going to play it that way. So here's Jimmy Piersall, center fielder. Fear Strikes Out was the movie. Anthony Perkins played him, and Carl Malden played his rather overbearing father in the movie, at least. 261 average, 19 homers, 63 ribbies. So here's Jimmy Piersall, right-handed batter. Here's the pitch from Tony Kubek. Rivalry night is on its way. That's a leaner. We re-roll. That's a 1-8. 1, 8. Fly ball to Mickey Mantle in center. That's 1 down, so Pearsall flies out to his counterpart Mantle. Here comes Frank Malzone, Red Sox third baseman. 292, 15 homers, and 103 runners knocked in. On deck, Teddy Williams. Malzone, right-handed batter. Berra sets the target, the pitch to Frank. That's a leaner. 4, 7, 4, 7. And that's going to be a single. A single to left field past the dive of Carey. That was a line shot. 1 through 17's a single. And we rolled an 8, so Frank Malzone is on. 1 out, 1 on for Ted Williams. Lefty-lefty matchup. Malzone, 1 through 12 base runner. Stealer will not be held on, so that's a +1 in advancing bases. Ted Williams, an aging Ted Williams, in 1957, hit 12 points less than 400. That's why he was the all-time greatest hitter, period. 388, 38 homers, 87 ribbies. Imagine if he played on good teams. Ted Williams, 388 in 1957, won the batting title. I believe he's the oldest man to win the batting title. Jackie Jensen on deck. 1 out, 1 on. Lefty-lefty matchup. Williams does have trouble with lefties, as much as the Splendid Splitter can. 4 deals to Teddy Ballgame. 3-9. 3-9. That's a walk. Good job by Williams. Fouls off a few pitches. Battles to the base on balls. Malzone goes to second, so it's first and second for Jackie Jensen, the right fielder. Jensen was Rookie of the Year for the Red Sox in the major leagues. And in 57, 281, 23 homers, 103 runners knocked in. Dick Gernert is on deck. Jensen, a right-handed batter. Berra goes through the signs. Ford will try to keep it low to induce a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Jackie Jensen. 5-7. 5-7. Swing and a miss. Whitey Ford snaps off that curveball. There are 2 down. Runners will be off on contact. They'll hold Malzone close, so he'll only be a +1 at second. 1 through 13. And here comes Dick Gernert, the first baseman. Gernert, 14 homers, 58 ribbies, but only a .237 batting average. Ted Lipsio is on deck. Gernert, another right-handed bat against the left-handed throwing Whitey Ford. The pitch to Gernert from Ford. 2-5. 2-5. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. The Red Sox strand 2. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in the house that Ruth built. The Bronx, Yankee Stadium. And again, this is one of my new sets I got in. So we'll play some rivalry games in 57. I think the next one we'll play will be the last year. I believe it's the last year of the New York Giants and the Brooklyn Dodgers, because they would move out to the West Coast in 58, I believe. Rotten shame. So Frank Sullivan's on the bump. He's going to face Tony Kubek, Gil McDougall, and Mickey Mantle. Kubek, the shortstop, 297, 3 homers, 39 ribbies. Sullivan, a righty, facing Kubek, the lefty. Here's the pitch to Tony Kubek. 4-6. 4-6, and an 18. That is a single to center. A 1 or a 2 would have been a double. This is a 18, so that's a single. 3 through 20. So Tony Kubek is on. Kubek is a C stealer, and if he wanted to steal second, that's 1 through 11. Plus Sullivan -3, so he's going nowhere. And White has a -2, so that's a -5. That's the max you can be. Can't go past that. So Kubek is at first. Here's Gil McDougall. McDougall's at second base for this game. 289, 13 homers, 62 ribbies. He'll be swinging away. And they will be holding Kubek on. They will try to induce a double play ball. White sets the target. The pitch to Gil McDougal. That's a 6-8. Righty-righty matchup. 6-8. Jammed him. Popped up to the shortstop, Klaus. And that's out number 1. Kubek retreats back to first. So 1 out, 1 on for Mickey Mantle. The fans get very excited when the Mick steps to the plate. Mantle in 1957 was MVP in the American League. 365, 34 homers, 94 ribbies. He struck out 75 times and walked 146. They probably pitched very carefully to the Mick. Bill Muscarin on deck. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch to Mantle. Sullivan throws in a 5-3. Mantle will be batting lefty. He's a switch hitter. 5-3. Ground ball back to Sullivan. Sullivan is a 1 defender with a 6 error rating. So let's flip this over. He's a 1 defender. We rolled a 7. 1, 7. We go to the error rating. And again, he's a 6. And that's a 3. That's never good. 6, 3, 1 base error. He boots the ball. 5 through 12, he makes the play. 2 is a split on the error. And 3 and 4 are a clean error. And that's just what he did. So a possible double play ball. A little over anxious for Sullivan. And that's an E1. Mantle reaches first. Kubek goes to second. Red Sox should have been out of the inning. But now Sullivan has to face Bill Muscarin. Mantle still running well in 1957. Kubek will be held close at second. Here comes the Moose. Bill Muscarin. First baseman, 304, 17 homers, 88 ribbies. Right-handed batter. White goes through the sign. Sullivan quickly nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Bill Muscarin. 3-7, righty-righty, 3-7, and that's a 14. And that's going to be a single, 2 stars to left center field. Scoring from second is Kubek. The error proves costly. 1-0 Yankees. Advancing first to third is Mantle. So Bill Muscarin singles and picks up a ribby. Runners on the corners for the Yankees. As Kubek scores. Mantle goes to third. Scarin's at first. And here comes Yogi Berra, left-handed batting catcher. Berra in 1957, 251, 24 homers, 82 ribbies. Hank Bauer's on deck. Sullivan caused this mess. Now he has to get out of it. Here's the pitch to Berra. 1-4. Will it close the door on the inning? Looking for the double play ball. 1-4. Boom goes the ball. Yogi Berra crushes it down the right field line, the short porch, and it is gone. 1-4 is a clean home run. Oh, boy. Sullivan would love to have that ball hit back at him by Mantle now as he booted the double play ball. And now it's 3-0 Yankees on the 2-run blast. Excuse me. 4-0 Yankees on the 3-run blast as Mantle, Scarin, and Berra score. Again, a 1-4. That's a clean homer. So Yogi goes bippity-boppity-boom. It's a home run. And a 3-run shot. Those are all unearned. So he picks up 3 ribbies. And it's 4-0. Still only 1 out. Fans loving it here. Rivalry weekday game is going marvelous if you're a Yankee fan. That will bring up Hank Bauer. Bauer, the right fielder. 259, 18 homers, 65 ribbies. Enos Slaughter's on deck. White has a word with Sullivan now back behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Bauer. Sullivan fires in a 2-7. righty-righty matchup. 2-7. Oh, my Lord. It goes from bad to worst. That's a double. We rolled a 16. 1 through 17 is a double. The hit parade continues. One more run, and he's going to hit point of weakness by being bludgeoned to death. So a double for Hank Bauer. On the 2-7. We rolled a 16, 1 through 17. And here comes Enos Country Slaughter. Red Sox fans know him well. He scored the game-winning run in Game 7 of the 1946 World Series, known as the Mad Dash. Slaughter, 11 years later, hitting .254, 5 homers, and 34 ribbies. He had 209 at-bats, and he's in the game because of the right-handed throwing Sullivan. Bauer's at second. Sullivan on the verge of being KO'd. The windup and the pitch to Enos Slaughter. That's a 3-7. 3-7, and that's a single to center. Holy cow, I made this lineup way too good for the Yankees. That's a single to center. Bauer runs 1 through 15. They were holding him close, so it's a -1. 1 through 14. Center fielder is Nutsy himself, Jimmy Pearsall. It's a -1. So 1 through 13. They're going to wave Bauer around. Here's a throw from Pearsall, and he is safe. Beats the throw easily as it's up the line. And that's 5 runs. Ribby for Slaughter. And Sullivan has reached his point of weakness. The Yankees are bouncing the ball all over the place here at Yankee Stadium. And here comes the number 8 batter, the third baseman, Andy Carey. And there goes Frank Sullivan. We have seen enough of his poop. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Who do we want to bring in? That's our best pitcher. And the Yankees bludgeoned the bejesus out of him. We could bring in Ike DeLock. It's a one-game thing, and he's a reliever. 405. God, the Red Sox pitching is not bueno. Mike Fornellis. I know him well. And he can go 5 out of relief. So Mike Fornellis will come in the game. And we're going to go with Mike Fornellis. He can go 5. So Sullivan pitches exactly a third of an inning and gives up 5 runs. His ERA is 4 gazillion. Sullivan pitches a third. And batter's card is a 2. Sullivan was a batter's card 1. No, he was a 2-2. All right, so we're all set with that. And the mock cheers come up from the Yankee faithful here as Sullivan leaves for Mike Fornellis. I know Mike Fornellis quite well from my 1960 limited open world replay of Ted Williams' last season on Out of the Ballpark. Absolutely marvelous game, on sale for $9.99. If you like baseball, I suggest you take a look at it. Check out my videos and other people's videos who play Out of the Ballpark. You get all the seasons. Absolutely marvelous. It is a closed engine, but you have so many stats you can make an educated decision. I'm quite sure you're all smart enough to do that. All right, so Mike Fornellis, we're not even through one inning. And the Red Sox are down 5-0. Mike Fornellis in 1957, 10-13, 3.75, 22 starts. He had 2 saves. Struck out 107. I like that. Walked 55, gave up 11 homers. He's a right-handed thrower. He'll face Andy Carey. Could be Jim Carey for all we care. Carey also played on their 64 team. I remember that when we did our replay. Basic card and dice. 255, 6 homers, 33 ribbies. Whitey Ford on deck. Here's the pitch. Slaughter's at first. Can Fornellis get a double play ball here? The pitch to Carey. 1-5. Righty. 1-5. 5. No, he can't. No, he can't. That's a triple. That's a triple to the Monuments. Racing around from first just like it was 1946 Game 7 of the World Series. Zenith Slaughter is now 6-0 as the slaughter continues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Carey stands at third. Fernellis spells no relief. But that closes the book on an absolutely dreadful start by Frank Sullivan, as he gives up 5 runs, though none of them are earned, even though he committed the error. So Slaughter scores. Here comes the number 9 batter, Whitey Ford. On deck, the man who led off the game, Tony Kubek. And still with only 1 out. Holy poop. Here's the... Oh, and we have to use the dreaded pitcher's card, which means I have to flip it this way. Here's the pitch to Whitey Ford. Ford bats lefty. It's going to go off the pitcher's card anyway. 1-8, 1-8, strikeout, thank God. Out number 2. That would have been embarrassing if Whitey Ford got a hit. So there's 2 outs. Top of the order, Tony Kubek bats for the second time in the first inning. The pitch to Kubek. He singled and scored his first time. Up. That's a 5-12. He's a left-handed batter. 5-12. Ground ball back to Fernellis. Let's see if he can field his position. Fernellis is a 4 defender and an E23. So a 4 and a 19 is a single up the middle. So Kubek is 2 for 2 in the first inning. Carey scores from third. We'll need an abacus to keep this score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. And he picks up a ribby. And the beat goes on. Boom, 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 boom. The beat goes on. So Kubek's at first. 7-0 Yankees. Yankee fans loving it here in the Bronx. Here's Gil McDougall. Popped out to short. McDougall would love to get off to Schneid. The windup and the pitch to Gil McDougall. Fernellis fires in a 1-12. Righty, 1-12. Line shot to the shortstop Klaus. And mercifully, the inning is over. So a pop out to Klaus and now a line out to Klaus. The Red Sox wave the white flag. We're through 1. The Yankees are up by a touchdown. Sullivan is not even... He didn't even get the hit. It's going to be Mike Fernellis. As we do a little accounting here. Wow, that is the inning. That is a... Wow, that brought back horrible memories as my childhood. Not for 1957, but I mean just, the Yankees bludgeoning the Red Sox. So Kubek, McDougall makes the out. And we go like that. Okay. Due up for the Red Sox, down by a touchdown. Ted Lipsio. We're going to go really fast now. 241, 9 homers, 37 ribbies. Klaus is on deck. Whitey Ford spotted a touchdown. Here's the pitch to Lipsio. See if he can get on base. That's a 4-3. What will it be? 4-3. Ground ball to first. The first baseman for the Yankees is Skowron. He's a 3 defender, and that's a 4. This might be a base hit. We might get a hit here. 3 and a 4. That's a single past the dive of Bill Moose Skowron. 3 and a 4 is a single. Second hit for the Red Sox. Lipsio's at first. He will not be held on. He's an E-stealer. That'll bring up the left-handed batting shortstop Billy Klaus. And Stan White is on deck, the catcher. Klaus, 252, 10 homers, 42 ribbies. Red Sox need a plethora of base runners. Ford looking for the double play ball as Kubek and McDowell pinch the middle lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch to Billy Klaus from Whitey Ford, 111. 111. Bouncing ball to third. Carey goes to second. And McDougal is upended by Lipsio. They only get the lead runner. As Lipsio went in hard, he is erased on the fielder's choice, as that was a ground ball B. 5-4. Taking his place at first is Klaus. And that will bring up Mike Fernellis. Oh, I'm sorry, that will bring up Sammy White. Not the wide receiver for the Vikings, the catcher for the Red Sox in 1957. White, 215, 3 homers, 31 ribbies. Ford deals to White, 110. 110, ground ball back to the pitcher. White goes to Kubek, relay throw to first, not in time. Ground ball B again, they get the force out. So Klaus is erased from the base paths. And White reaches on the fielder's choice, 1-6. Yankee fans just having a grand old time. Ted Williams out and left, his head's right about to pop. And that will bring up Whitey Ford. Mike Fernellis. Pitcher's hitter's card 2. Here's the pitch from Ford to his counterpart, Fernellis. That's a 3-5. 3-5. That's a ball hit to Kubek. Kubek throws to first, and the side is retired. The Red Sox go meekly to the bottom of the second. 7-0 Yankees. Mike Fernellis will face Mickey Mantle, Bill Muscarin, and Yogi Berra. It has gotten ugly quite quickly. As our good friend Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike, says, 1978 Massacre Revisited. Oh, yeah. Here's the pitch to Mantle. He reached on that error that just opened up the floodgates. Let's see if Fernellis can settle the storm here. 5-11. Mantle hitting lefty. 5-11. Fly ball to right field and Jackie Jensen. Jensen is a 1, and we rolled a 17. That should be an out, unless it's one of those miserable re-rolls. 1-17. He makes the catch. Mantle's retired. 1 down. 5-11. Fly ball to right. Yep, here comes Bill Moose Scarin. Scarin singled in a run. The pitch to the Moose from Fernellis. 2-5. 2-5, and there's another single. The Yankee hit parade continues. Scarin is 2 for 2. And here's Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra hit a 3-run bippity-boppity-boom. Let's see how he deals with Mike Fernellis. White sets a target to pitch to Berra. That's a 2-7. 2-7, and that's a walk. As the conga line continues. First and second, 1 out. Scarin at second, Berra at first. Scarin will not be held close because he's a D stealer, so he's going to be a +1, 1 through 12. And here's Hank Bauer. Bauer doubled and scored. Fernellis again looking for the double play ball. Wants to keep the ball low. He kicks and fires to Hank Bauer. Oh, my God. 3-6. 3-6. That's a single. Single 2 stars. Scoring from second is Bill Muscarin. It's now 8-0. Going first to third is Yogi Berra. Bauer is now 2 for 2. He needs a triple and a homer for the cycle. Picks up his first ribby. Red Sox will have to score a touchdown and go for 2. Well, this rivalry game is all one-sided. Here comes Enos Country Slaughter. He singled, knocked in a run, and scored. Fernellis nods his head. The pitch homeward bound to Enos Country Slaughter. That's a 1-11. 1-11 strikeout. Chase the high heat, 2 down. This could be a moral victory for the Red Sox if they could hold the Yankees to 1 run. 2 outs, runners on the corner for the third baseman, Andy Carey. He tripled, and he should have had a ribby there. I didn't mark his ribby. So many RBIs. And he scored. Fernellis deals to Carey. 6-8. Righty, 6-8. Popped up, shortstop. Klaus makes the catch. And the Red Sox have a moral victory. They hold the Yankees to one run. We go to the top of the third, and it's 8-0 New York. Red Sox feeling a bit good about themselves right now. Due up for Boston, the top of the order, Jimmy Pearsall, Frank Malzone, and Teddy Williams. Top of the third, excuse me. Jimmy Pearsall flew out to Mantle. Ford rocks and deals to Jimmy Pearsall. Nutsy gets a 4-8. 4-8. And that is a walk. Good job by Pearsall. That's a walk. Pearsall's a B stealer. We're so far down, he's staying put. But they will hold him, so he'll be a -1. Here's Frank Malzone. He singled and reached second. That's the extent of the Red Sox rally. See what Malzone can do. Pearsall takes his lead. White looks over. Picks up the sign from Berra. The high leg kick and the pitch to Frank Malzone. That's a 1-10. Come on, Frank. 1-10. Hard hit ball to Carey. Over to McDougal. On to Skowron. Double play. As that goes 5-4-3. 2 down. Base is empty. The misery continues for the 57 Red Sox, who are 10 games over 500. They finished 16 games back. The White Sox finished in second. I want to say 8 games back. And here comes Ted Williams. Come on, Teddy. Jack one out of the ballpark. Williams looking for that 1 column. Lefty-lefty matchup. Berra sets the target. The pitch to Teddy ball game. And he's not going to get that. That's a 6-10. Lefty-lefty 6-10. Ground ball to third base and Carey. Carey is a 1 defender. And we rolled a 9. A 1 and a 9. 1-9. We go to an error check. Carey's error rating is a 12. We roll the 2 red die. And that's a 3. That's not going to be good. What did I say? It was a 12? 12. And a 3. He boots the ball. 3 through 5 and 11 is an error. 2 is a split error. So Williams is on base for the second time. He walked his first time. That's an E5. So Teddy ballgame's at first. And that'll bring up Jackie Jensen. Come on, Jackie. 8-0 Yankees. Jackie Jensen. He wants that 3 column. Ford. He's ready. He deals to Jensen. Good job by Whitey Ford. 5-7. 5-7. Strikes him out with the hook. And the side is retired. That's a third K for Whitey Ford. We go to the bottom of the third. 8-0. 8-0 Yankees. I'm sensing a rain. I'm sensing rain. This game could be called. It won't even count. It's not enough innings yet, folks. I wouldn't do that. So here's Whitey Ford to face Mike Fernellis. Ford struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch from Fernellis to his counterpart, Whitey Ford. That's a 2-9. 2-9. He strikes out again. So he came in. When the hell did he came? He only pitched a third. Slaughter. Carry tripled. I think. Oh shoot, I don't remember when he came in. I know he got the last 2 outs. I think he pitched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He pitched a Slaughter because I took out Sullivan after the 5 runs. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So 1 out, top of the order for Tony Kubek. Kubek's 2 for 2. He singled, scored. He singled twice, scored a 1 run, has a ribby. The pitch to Kubek from Fornellis. 4-6. Left-handed batter. 4-6. That's a fly ball to Jensen in right. And Kubek's finally retired. So Mike Fornellis, holy cow, the Red Sox might get a 1-2-3 inning here. But he'll have to get through Gil McDougall. McDougall has had an intimate relationship with the shortstop of the Red Sox as he has popped out to Klaus and lined out. Fornellis kicks and deals to Gil McDougall. 2-8. 2-8. Bippity boppity boom! Gil McDougall decides, well, try to get this one, Klaus, as he crushes that ball left center field. And it's 9-0 Yankees. The horror show continues here in the Bronx for my beloved Boston Red Sox. That's a 2-8. Home run 1 through 9. Of course, we rolled an 8. So it's 9-0 Yankees. They've put up at least a single digit in the first 3 innings. And here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle reached on the air and scored and flew out to Jensen. Here's the pitch to the Mick. 1-4. Back-to-back jacks as Mantle crushes that ball to dead center field. The fans go crazy on the 1-4. Holy cow, another home run for the Yankees. It's now 10-0. Where's a little league umpire when you need him? $10-0 Mantle. And McDougall go back-to-back jacks with 2 outs. One, 2, 3. And here comes Muscarin. Let's see if we can go back-to-back. He needs that 3 column. Let's get a 4 here or a 5. Let's see if we can go back-to-back-to-back or a 10. The pitch to Bill Muscarin. Nope, that's a 2-10. 2-10. And a 6. That's a single line shot past Malzone. 1 through 11. We rolled a 6. Oh, my God. And with 2 outs, 10-0 Yankees. It brings Yogi Berra to the plate. He's hit a 3-run homer and walk. The pitch to say it ain't so. Say it ain't over, excuse me. It ain't over till it's over. Yogi Berra. That's a 1-12. 1-12. And that's a deep fly ball to right field. Jackie Jensen racing back. He leaps and he makes the catch. He robs Berra of his second homer. 1-12 is a home run 1 through 16. The Red Sox god said you finally had enough. I can't do it to you anymore. We rolled a 19. So Berra just misses a 2-run blast. What a catch by Jackie Jensen. And the side is retired, but the Yankees put up 2 more. We go to the top of the 4th. Red Sox trailed by a touchdown and a field goal now. It's 10-0. I tell you, Yankee fans are going to be quite happy with this. Ken Castro's here watching this massacre along with Captain Carl and Braves for Life and Robbie Wartburg. Lord knows how many people are watching. They're loving it. They're loving it. All the Red Sox haters. How can you hate the Red Sox? Come on. All right, 10-0. My 1957 set I just got has not been lucky for the Red Sox. All right, that's 4. Due up for the Red Sox, Gernert, Lipsio, and Klaus. Here's Dick Gernert. That sounds like something painful that you should go see the doctor. The pitch from Whitey Ford to Richard Gernert. And that is a 3-3. What will it be? We shall see. 3-3. And that's a deep fly ball to left. And making the catch is Enos Country Slaughter at the wall. 1 down, so Gernert just missed a homer. That'll bring up the second baseman, Ted Lipsio. Lipsio chokes up on that bat a bit. The high leg kick from Ford. Pitch homeward bound. 4-5. 4-5. Lipsio punches it towards shallow right. Coming in and making the catch is Bauer. That's 2 down as Whitey Ford looking to cruise through this inning. And here comes Billy Klaus. Shortstops played some solid defense. Reached on a fielder's choice. Barra sets the target. The pitch to Billy Klaus. Ford fires in a 4-7. Lefty-lefty matchup. 4-7. That's a hard hit ball to second. McDougal has it. Throws to Skowron. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 10-0 Yankees. Let's see if we can put up a goose egg. That would be something, wouldn't it? Fernellis can go 5 innings. He's in it to lose it. He's going to take the beating, folks. Well, Sullivan took the beating. Sullivan went a third of an inning. So Fernellis is going to face Bauer, Slaughter, and Carey. The pitch to Hank Bauer from Mike Fernellis. 4-7. 4-7. That's a hard hit ball to first. Diving stop by Gernert from his knees. He shovels it to Fernellis, who steps on the bag, and they get Hank Bauer by a step. What a play by Gernert. 4-7. Righty. Single 1 through 16. God again shows mercy with the 20-sided dice roll. It's a 19. And that's a ground out. And that was a great play. 3-1. Here's Enos Country Slaughter. Slaughter is 1 for 2. A single. He scored a ribby and a strikeout. Digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Fernellis kicks and deals to Enos Country Slaughter. That's a 2-6. 2-6. Line shot at the second baseman, Lipsio. And they're 2 down. We might have a 1-2-3 inning. The number 8 batter, Andy Carey. Carey has tripled, scored, knocked in a run, and popped out to somebody. I don't remember who. I just wrote pop out. We're going to say popped out to Short. Actually, I do think it was Short, yeah. On deck, Whitey Ford. Here's the pitch to Carey from Fernellis, and you know it's not with love. That's a 3-6. 3-6. And he's going to pop out to Klaus once again. And holy cow, a mock cheer goes up from the Yankee fans. Fernellis does not appreciate it, nor does the Red Sox dugout. They finally put a goose egg up. We're through 4. It is 10-0 Yankees. Ted Williams will try to rally the troops for the remainder 5 innings. Due up for the Red Sox to face Whitey Ford, Stan White, Mike Fernellis, and Jimmy Pearsall. Here's the pitch of the catcher, Stan White. A 1-11 to White. 1-11, popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Barra throws his mask aside, makes the catch. 1 down. And here comes Mike Fernellis. No need to bring up a pinch hitter. Fernellis grounded to short his first time up. Ford deals to his counterpart, Fernellis. That's a 5-2. How do you do? 5-2. And that's going to be punched out to left. Coming in is Slaughter. And he makes the catch. They're 2 away. Top of the order, Jimmy Pearsall has flown to Mickey Mantle and walked. The pitch to Jimmy Pearsall. 5-10. 5-10. Shallow fly ball to left. Slaughter races in. He makes the catch. And 1-2-3. Go the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 10-0 Yankees. Leading off will be Whitey Ford. Followed by the top of the order, Kubek and McDougal. Ford, 2 hitters card. All right, here we go. The pitch to Whitey. That's a 1-8. Swing and a miss. Whitey doesn't care. He's K'd 3 times. Top of the order, Tony Kubek. Kubek is 2 for 3. 2 singles, a run scored, a ribby, and a fly out to right. Fernellis picks up the sign from Sammy White, excuse me. The pitch homeward bound to Tony Kubek. That's a leaner. A 4-7. Left-handed batter. 4-7, and that's a walk. So a 1-out walk for Kubek. He's on base for a 3rd time. C-Stealer, he'll be held close. And here's Gil McDougal. McDougal, 1 for 3. He popped out to short, lined out to short, and then smashed a home run. The windup and the pitch from Fernellis to McDougal, 6-7. 6-7, ground ball to second base and Lipsio. Lipsio is a 4 defender. We rolled an 11. A 4 and an 11 goes to an error check. He's an E22. E22, okay. Oh, 3 through 6, 10 and 11 is an error. And it's a 6, so he boots the ball. Another error on the Red Sox. And McDougal reaches on the E4. So the side is not retired, 1, 2, 3. And here comes Mickey Mantle. McDougal and Mantle went back-to-back blasts in the bottom of 3rd. Let's see if Mantle can hit another home run. Oh, Kubek goes to 2nd. So it's 1st and 2nd. This could be a 3-run shot for Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Oh, Mickey. Tony Basil. I think that's who's saying that. Oh, boy. Switch hitter, Mickey Mantle, batting lefty. Fernellis, sweating like a stuffed pig. He deals to Mantle. A 5-8. 5-8. Fly ball out to center. Going back is Pearsall. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Red Sox and Fernellis put up another goose egg. We go to the top of the 6th, 10-0. Yankees. So good job by Fernellis working around the error by Lipsio. You roll on the, when you roll for an error, you look at the, I'm playing advanced, so the advanced fielding chart. And you would just look under the, it was an E22. So you look under there, and you roll the 2 red die, Spider Kid. And it was a 6 on the E22, and he had an error. It was either E22 or whatever. Yeah, it was an error. Whatever I rolled was an error. So, and that's your error. That's how you look that up. Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you for joining us. All right, due up for the Red Sox, Malzone, Williams, and Jensen, the heart of the order. Malzone has singled and banged into a double play. Whitey Ford, this is his point of weakness. Check. Deals to Frank Malzone. That's a 6-7. 6-7. Ground ball second base to McDougal. That's going to be a defense check. McDougal is a 2 defender. We rolled an 11. This should be an out. No, it'll be an error check for Gil McDougal. My God, we've had a lot of error checks. McDougal is an E8. So, okay, here we go, Spider Kid. Here we go. No, just regular advanced. Regular advanced. I don't play super advanced. All right, so he's an E8. We roll, and that's a 6. That's most likely bad. But let's see on an E8. Nope, he makes the play on that. 5 through 11 is a ground ball A. So McDougal gets Malzone, and Malzone's now 1 for 3 as he grounds out 4 to 3. That brings up the Splendid Splinter, an aging Splendid Splinter, Ted Williams. He's walked and reached on an error by Carey at third. Come on, Ted. Break up the shutout. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy. Ford deals to Ted Williams. That's a 5-8. 5-8. Fly ball to left. He just got under it. Going back is Enos Slaughter. At the track in front of the wall. Makes the catch. 2 down. Memories of 46 run through Teddy Ballgame's head. Now bring up Jackie Jensen, the right fielder. Jackie struck out twice. Ford rocks and deals to Jackie Jensen. 2-8. 2-8. One hopper back to Ford. He throws to Skowron, and the side is retired. The Red Sox bludgeoning continues. Bottom of the sixth. 10-0. Yankees. Again, this is my new 1957 set of cards, which I really enjoy. And I'm a glutton for punishment. I'll probably play every Red Sox Yankee at least once when I open it up. That'll probably be my first game. All right, so we go to the bottom of the sixth. 10-0. Yankees. ID Gesture's happy somewhere. Thank you, Spider Kid. Greatly appreciate that. Again, I'm not the strat guru. There's a lot of people who know the rules better than me, so I might miss stuff. But I'm playing advanced with a few super advanced rules mixed in. Brace for Life says, Al, you just need to watch the first inning of my only YouTube video. You'll be happy with Ted. Oh, I love Teddy Ballgame. He's one of my favorite baseball players. Love Ted Williams. No. Ted Williams, an All-American hero. Best hitter of all time. I poop you not. Batted .388. Look up how old he was in 1957. I want to say he was 38 years old. 38 or 39, something like that. He batted .388 to win the batting title. And he can't run. He's slow. It was always slow. He batted .388. He missed out about 3 years for military service. In Korea, he saw combat as a fighter pilot. So, did a lot of wonderful work for charity that people don't know about until after he passed. He could be ornery, but hey, all of us can be ornery. All right, here comes Skowron, Berra, and Bauer to face Mike Fernellis. We're not going to take Fernellis out. We're just going to try to plow through this game. The pitch to Bill Moose Skowron. Skowron's having he's 3 for 3, 3 singles. Scored twice in a ribby. Let's see what Skowron can do. Hopefully it's an out. 4-7. Righty. 4-7. He singles off the Fernellis card. He's 4 for 4. We rolled a 2, a single 1 through 16. Wow. Bill Moose Skowron is 4 for 4. Fernellis can go 5. He came in the top of the bottom of the first, so he's pitched. We're in the sixth, 2/3. He's pitched 5 2/3, so his point of weakness check starts. Here's Yogi Berra. Berra had a bippity-boppity-boom, a 3-run bippity-boppity-boom. He's walked and was robbed of another homer by the leaping catch by Jackie Jensen that ended the third inning. Skowron at first. Fernellis hoping for the double play ball. He deals to Yogi Berra. 4-5 to Yogi. Yogi's a lefty. 4-5. This would be a play for the catcher. Stan White's actually a good defensive catcher, though his throwing arm is horrendous when it comes to errors. I triple checked. It's 1 through 20 on the throwing error. If you steal second, it's an automatic error if it's a 1, 2, or 3. But that's neither here nor there right now. All right, so it's going to be a play for White. He's a 2. That's a 19. I think this is going to be a reroll. I wish they would get rid of rerolls. 2-19. No, it's going to be a pop out in foul territory. So Berra pops out to his counterpart, Sammy White. I keep calling him Stan White, who also was a football player for the Colts. And Sammy White was a football player for the Vikings. Pop out 2. Bauer still at Skowron still at first. Hank Bauer comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. The hammer and Hank Bauer from Mike Fernellis. That's a 4-5. Righty. 4-5. Fly ball to right field. Jackie Jensen moving towards the line makes the catch. Again retreating to first is Bill Moose Skowron. So there's 2 down. Skowron will be off on contact, and now we will hold him on only to make him a +1. So he's 1 through 12. Here's Enos Country Slaughter. Slaughter has singled, scored, ribbied, struck out, and lined out to Lipsio at second. The pitch to Country Slaughter. 3-8. 3-8. Ground ball to short. Coming in is Klaus. He has it. He fires to Gernert, and the side is retired. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. You should. It's good for the brain. So Fernellis has shut out the Yankees in 3 straight innings, but they still lead the Red Sox 10-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Can there be a miracle comeback? You'll have to start with Dick Gurnett. Again, that sounds like a painful injury or something you need a shot for. Whitey Ford, point of weakness check, but he's been cruising along. Cruising on down the highway. The pitch to Gurnett. Ooh, 1-5. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's a walk. It is a walk. So Gurnett, what the Red Sox desperately need are base runners. He walks. And the Yankees have some milling in the bullpen now. That'll bring up Ted Lipsio, second baseman. He has singled and flown to right. Ford hoping to toss a double play ball. The windup and the pitch to Lipsio. That's a 1-7. 1-7. Single to center. Here come the Go-Goat Red Sox. Gurnett stops at second. Red Sox have 2 on. They haven't had 2 on since the top of the first. 2 on, no outs. One more hit or a walk, and Ford will reach his point of weakness and will be pulled. Here comes Billy Klaus. All players are eligible in this game. I didn't count out 25. They're all eligible. The shortstop, Billy Klaus, is 0 for 2. And the catcher, White's on deck. Lefty-lefty matchup. Needs that 3 column. Here's a pitch from Ford to Billy Klaus. That's a 5-4. 5-4. Fly ball, shallow center field. Coming in is Mickey Mantle. He makes the catch. The runners hold. 1 down. So 1 out, 2 on for Sammy White, the catcher. White is 0 for 2. Ford rocks and fires to Sammy White. That's a 2-10. 2-10. Popped up shortstop. And Kubek makes the play on the outfield grass. 2 away. And now we will pinch hit. Why not for Mike Fernellis? And we're going to go with... Let's not take too long here. Not with him. Not with him. This is why these guys are not in the lineup. Pete Daly. He's the backup catcher. We could use him. Oh, let's use Mickey Vernon. Ooh, Billy Consolo, a Paisan. No, not him. No, Mickey Vernon's even worse. Norm Zouchin. Hey, Gene Mock played for the Red Sox in 1957. What did he hit against lefty? Ooh, maybe we go with Gene Mock. Nope, we're going to go with Norm Zulchin. Norm Zulchin will pinch hit. There's Norm Zulchin to pinch hit for Mike Fernellis. And coming into pitch will be Ike DeLock. who I also know from my 1960 replay and out of the ballpark. So here's Nolan Zolchin. And we'll just write him in here. Zolchin to pinch hit. 2 outs, 2 on. Zolchin had 91 at-bats, batted .264, 3 homers, 14 ribbies. So let's see what he can do against Whitey Ford. Ford has not hit his point of weakness yet, but if he gives up a walk or a hit, he shall. Ford looking for the 3rd out. And to strand those 2 runners, here's the pitch to Norm Zauchin. 1-3, fly ball to left. Slaughter is there, and the side is retired. So Ford does not hit his point of weakness yet. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox still have not scored. It's 10-0 Yankees. Zolchin is out. Ike DeLocke is in. And he's a 1, so we're okay with that. We got the right pitcher's card. Ike DeLocke, the 3rd Red Sox pitcher. In 1957, DeLocke 9-8, 3.83. Had 2 starts, but 11 saves. Okay. Struck out 62. Was it 62? Yep. Struck out 62, walked 46 or thereabouts. So Ike DeLocke is in. Fernellis actually pitched pretty well. Triple. Did give up. He gave up 3 runs. And then he pitched scoreless 4, 5, and 6. So we're in the bottom of the 7th. And it's going to be Ike DeLocke time. And he'll face Andy Carey. DeLocke deals to Carey. That's a 6-4. DeLocke's a righty. Carey's a righty. 6-4. Strikeout. Swing and a miss. He blows the fastball by Carey. 1 down. 10-0 Yankees. Whitey Ford will hit. DeLocke deals to his counterpart. 1-11. That is a ground ball back to DeLocke. He'll throw to first. 2 away. Is he a 2? Yes, he's a 2. Okay. Now, top of the order, Tony Kubek. Kubek has singled twice, scored, ribby, flown to right, and walked. DeLocke looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The windup and the pitch to Tony K. 1-11 to Kubek. 1-11. Of course you can't get a 1-2-3 inning. That's a return to center. A line shot to center on the 1-11. Kubek picks up his 3rd hit. Here comes Gil McDougal. McDougal popped out, lined out to short, and hit a solo homer, and then reached on an error by the second baseman Lipsio. Kubek's at first, 2 outs. DeLocke pays no heed to him. Actually, they will hold him on with 2 outs. And now he deals to Gil McDougal a 1-10. Popped up, foul territory. Sammy White throws the mask off, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So DeLocke puts up a goose egg. Red Sox have settled in quite nicely. They'd like to forget the first 3 innings, but it's too late. We go to the top of the 8th, 10-0 Yankees. 1957 set that I just got in from Strat-O-Matic. No matter what you think of the company, and I don't have fond thoughts of the company, the game is marvelous. Jimmy Pearsall, followed by Frank Malzone and Ted Williams. The pitch to Jimmy Pearsall from Whitey Ford. Let's see if Ford can go the distance. He's only good for, before the 6. So he gave up 2 hits, a walk and a hit, so 2 more in this inning, and he'll reach point of weakness. Pearsall gets a 4-4. Will it close the door on Jimmy Pearsall? 4, 4. This will be a play for Yogi Berra. Berra is a 2 defender. We rolled a 3. Oh, I had it in the right spot. 2, 3. What will it be? We shall see. So a 2 and a 3 popped up. Foul territory. Berra makes the catch. 2-3 foul out. And Pearsall is retired, as he's now 0 for 2 with a walk. Here comes Frank Malzone. Malzone has 1 hit. He's banged into a double play and grounded to second. Ford nods his head. Berra sets a target to pitch to Frank Malzone. Can he get his second hit? That's a 6-4. 6-4. Ground ball to the shortstop, Kubek. Kubek is a 4 defender. We rolled a 5. This could be past Kubek for a hit. A 4 and a 5. A 4 and a 5 is a single past the dive of Kubek. Frank Malzone picks up his second. I think that's the way he got his first hit, too. So Malzone's now 2 for 4. And here comes Ted Williams. Williams wants to break up this shutout. Ted Williams has walked, reached on an error by the third baseman Carey, and flown out to left to Enos Country Slaughter. All right, cool. If you're in our Discord, the FOC Discord, Clinton Park says, check out Discord. July 1st, 1965 standings, a pair of cardiac games posted. Awesome. As he says good morning to myself and everybody. What time is it? Oh, we're almost. As long as I get 5 hours of sleep or thereabout, I'm good. All right, come on, Teddy. 1 out, 1 on. Come on, Teddy. 1957 Red Sox, Clinton versus 1957 Yankees. Just got the set in. The pitch to Splendid Splinter, an aging Splendid Splinter, hit .388 in 1957, won the batting title. Clinton, how old was Ted Williams in 1957? 38? That's a 6-8. 6-8. Lefty. Ground ball to first. And they're going to get the lead runner. They won't be able to turn 2, though, on the slowly hit ground ball. So that's going to go Skowron to Kubek. The return throw is not in time. There are 2 away, but Malzone is erased. Williams reaches on the fielder's choice, and that goes 3-6. So Malzone's erased, 2 outs. Ted Williams at first. You know what? They're not even going to hold him on. We'll give him the +2. 1 through 11. Here comes Jackie Jensen, who robbed Yogi Berra of his second home run. Jensen's had a tough day at the plate. He struck out twice and grounded the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Ted Williams was 39 in 1957. 39. I was a year off. He hit .388. He is the greatest hitter of all time, period. 39 years old, can't run, never could really run, and he hit .388. Ugh. Unbelievable. The pitch to Jackie Jensen. Come on, Jackie. Jack went out 4-4. Will this close the door on the top of the 8th? 4. This would be a play for Yogi Berra. And that's an 8. Berra is a 2 defender. A 2 and an 8. 2, 8 popped up. Berra waiting for it. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 batters pop out to Yogi. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 10-0 Yankees, to the joy of Mr. Utah Mike, our good friend Sports Time Machine. And remember, folks, you know, there's a debate going on in our little community about Strat, and it's not about the game. It's not about the game. People have to remember that. It's not about the game. It's about the company. So it's okay to debate, and we've had a nice, wonderful debate back and forth, but please do not, and not that anyone has, but make sure it does not get personal. That would not make Al Red Sox fan happy. I appreciate everyone's opinion. So when there's a rebuttal to ID gesture from Dave, our good friend Dave Little, I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. And remember, it's all, you know, you're entitled to your opinions, but keep it non-personal and professional, we'll say. How about that? We'll say that. All right, so Ike DeLocke will face Mantle, Skowron, and Berra. You know, the Red Sox bullpen has thrown up goose eggs 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see if we can at least get a moral victory here and throw up goose eggs. Here's the pitch to Mickey Mantle. Mantle, 1 for 4. His one hit, a back-to-back jack as McDougal homered, then Mantle homered, both solo blasts. The pitch to the Mick, a 4-6 to Mantle. A left-handed batter off the right-handed throwing DeLocke. He's a switch hitter. 4-6, and that's a walk. So Mantle's on. Oh, Jimmy Brown's awesome. I love Jim Brown. I got to get back to my 58 replay for 2nd and 10 with Jim Brown. The Browns are undefeated in my 58. I put one game up on the channel against the Giants. That game, I didn't know. Well, you play with actual who was playing that game, and Gifford and who else was it? Was it Al? Two of their best running backs for the Giants were out. Giants actually beat the Browns 3 times that year to earn their way to the championship against the Colts in the greatest game ever played, some say. Here's Bill Moose scouring. The pitch from DeLocke. Mantle's at first. 6-4. Come on, double play ball. 6-4. Ground ball to third. The third baseman is Malzone. He's a 1. We rolled a 4. Of course, we don't catch any. A 1-4. Come on. Ground ball A. Ground ball A. Third base. 1-4. 5-4-3. Double play. 2 down. So a nice turn by Malzone on the hard one hopper by Skowron. Malzone to Lipsio to Gernert. That goes 5-4-3. Double play. Frank Malzone, folks. I'll bring up Yogi Berra. Berra's had quite a good game. A 3-run homer, a walk. Was robbed of another homer by Jackie Jensen. A leaping catch that ended the bottom of the third. And then he popped out to his counterpart, White. The pitch to Berra from Ike DeLocke. 5s across the board. That's a 5-10. 5-10. This would be a play for the shortstop, Klaus. Klaus is a 4 and a 12. Oh, boy. 4-12. Error check. That's going to be a nightmare. He's an E33. This is as good as an error. Ooh, a 7. Maybe we get through this one. E33. Nope. 3 through 7, 10, and 12 are errors. Klaus, I think, picks up his second error. I know Lipsio has one. So that's an E6. The inning continues with 2 outs, and Hank Bauer comes to the plate. DeLocke deals quickly to Bauer. That's a 4-4. Red Sox fans hoping mercifully that it will close the door. Righty. 4-4. Fly ball center field. Pearsall is a 1. That's a 19. This is going to be one of these stupid re-rolls. I wish they would just get rid of these re-rolls. Nope. Shallow fly ball. He makes the catch. The side is retired. Thank God. I hate the re-rolls. And the inning is over. The Red Sox bullpen puts up another goose egg. We go to the top of the 9th. 10-0. Yankees. Whitey Ford looking for the complete game. You got to keep Whitey in for the complete game. Don't you think? That, and I don't want to write anyone's more names in. So here's Whitey Ford. Now, he only gave up 1 hit and 2 hits prior to that. But it starts again, so it's 3 hits now again. Or walks, as long as... All right, so Whitey Ford deals to Dick Gernert. Here's the pitch. That's a 3-5. 3-5, and it's a home run, 1 through 9, but of course we rolled a 14. That's a deep fly out to left. Enos Slaughter catches it in front of the wall. Again, 3-5 off a left-handed pitcher for Dick Gernert, who had some pop in his bat. 1 through 9's a homer. We rolled a 14. It's a deep fly out to left. Slaughter makes the catch. 1 down. Red Sox still being shut out with only 2 outs to go. Here's Ted Lipsio, second baseman. The pitch from Ford. That's a 4-11. 4-11. Fly ball to Enos Slaughter again, but it's going to be a defense check. Slaughter, again, former Cardinal. That's a 3 and a 6. 3, and a 6. That's going to drop in for a single. Slaughter can't get there on the blooper down the line, but he does cut it off before it goes in the corner. 3, 6. Yeah, that's a single. Alrighty. And Lipsio has his third hit. He's 3 for 4. Well, one Ted has a bunch of hits. Here comes Billy Klaus. The pitch to Klaus. Ford looking for the double play ball. Reroll that. To end the inning, that's a 2-9. 2-9. There it is. One hopper to Scouring. Scouring goes to Kubek. Back to Scouring. Ball game over. 3-6-3. Double play. The Yankees shut out the Red Sox 10-0. They scored 7 in the first, a single digit in the second, and 2 in the third on back-to-back homers by McDougal and Mantle. Whitey Ford goes the distance. His point of weakness was the 6th inning. He came close to get there, but he did not. He goes 9 innings, shutout ball. He's the winning pitcher. The Red Sox used 3 pitchers. Frank Sullivan stunk, as he stunk in my replay, and that's why I traded him. My 1960 slightly open world replay. The Cubs wanted him, and I was able to get Billy Williams out of their AA system, and he played the whole year. We had Carl Yastrzemski and Billy Williams and Teddy Williams, and we still stunk because our pitching. We could hit the ball. We could bash the bejesus out of the ball. We just could not pitch. All right, so Sullivan gets the loss. He went a third of an inning. Actually, not a bad pitcher. And then Fernellis, it's probably easier just to say DeLocke went. He came in the 7th, so he pitched the 7th and the 8th. So DeLocke pitched 2, and you just back into the other number. So that's 2 1/3, so that's 2/3 right there. 1, 3, and they only had to pitch 8, so he pitched 5 2/3. And he gave up a couple of runs. So that's it. That's my 1957 Strat set. And it just came in. We have, where did I write? Oh, we have 1967. I wrote them down somewhere. Hold on, folks. Where did I write it? Let me just go to the printout. Yeah, I got a bunch of seasons on sale because I wanted them anyway, so might as well buy them when they're on sale. So I have 67, 57, and 82. 82 is actually a really fun year, in my opinion. And then I have 61, 41. Again, fun years. That's going to be a bludgeoning when I do Red Sox Yankees. 51 and 49. Then 1966, the year of Sandy Koufax. 1973, I decided I want a 70s season. 68, the year of the pitcher. 2004, the Red Sox break the curse. And 2013, from worst to first, the Red Sox win the World Series. So a lot of fun games coming up on the channel, as well as our 83 replay card and dice. And, of course, we have our PC games, Action PC, Out of the Ballpark. We got football. We have tennis. We have basketball. We have wrestling. We have all kinds of good stuff. And we have Borderlands, if you like shoot-'em-up stuff. All right, so that's it, folks. The Red Sox. Oh, Clinton Parks is funny hearing Billy Klaus. I have him in my 1960s season with the Mets. Cool. Sports Time Machine says, remember, for Al's sake, we play the games how we want, and the rule we play by, full rosters or not. Oh, yeah, just play. I wasn't going to break up the 25. They give you a lot of players. I was going to play opening day Fenway, but Billy Martin is because he played more games with the Kansas City, what the hell were they called? Athletics. I didn't want to find him and break it out, so I just broke out the Yankees and Red Sox play. I hope everyone enjoyed it. 4th Street game. Oh, Robbie, I'd like to have you on the channel to discuss 4th Street games, if you don't mind, at some point. That would be fun discussion. So, all right, the stream has gone red. Thank you very much to Robbie Wartburg, Clinton Park, Sports Time Machine. Check out all those wonderful channels. Captain Carl, thank you very much. Braves for Life, thank you. Spider Kid, thank you. I'm just scrolling up. Ken Castro, thank you. Dave Little. And Strat-O-Matic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Will Voggs, thank you. All right, well, if you hate the Red Sox, you're a happy camper. If you hate the Yankees, not so much. Yankees win 10-0. Whitey Ford goes the distance. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Yankees hit, I should tell you the homers. 1, 2, 3, only 3. It seemed like a lot more. So Berra had a 3-run homer. McDougal and Mantle had solo blasts back-to-back. They scored 10 runs in the first 3 innings, 7 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the bottom of the third, and then the Red Sox bullpen shut them down. But 10-0 Yankees. All right, that's it. That's it, folks. That's all. Till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Love you all. You know what's coming. Peace.